ancient town from 4,000 years ago has been found in the Saudi Arabian Oasis. The discovery of a 4,000-year-old fortified town hidden in an oasis in modern-day Saudi Arabia reveals how life at the time was slowly changing from a nomadic to an urban existence, archaeologists said on Wednesday. The remains of the town, dubbed Al-Natat, were long concealed by the walled oasis of Khaybar, a green and fertile speck surrounded by desert in the northwest of the Arabian Peninsula. Then an ancient 14.5-kilometer long wall was discovered at the site, according to research led by French archaeologist Charloux, published earlier this year. For a new study published in the journal PLOS, the French-Saudi team of researchers have provided proof that these ramparts are organized around a habitat, Charloux told AFP. The large town, which was home to up to 500 residents, was built around 2400 BC during the early Bronze Age, the researcher said. It was abandoned around 1,000 years later, no one knows why, Charloux said. Then when Al-Natat was built, 1,000 years later, we know that was about 1500 BC. That was about the time of the Exodus. We know that we had a lot of geological and earth changes at that point. Maybe that's what happened. Now, when Al-Natat was built, cities were flourishing in the Levant region along the Mediterranean Sea and the present-day area of Syria to Jordan. Northwest Arabia at the time was thought to have been barren desert, crossed by shepherds, nomads, and dotted with burial sites. It was until 15 years ago when the archaeologists discovered ramparts dating back to the Bronze Age in the oasis of Tamia to Khaybar's north. This first essential discovery led scientists to look closer at these oases, Charloux said. Volcanic rock called basalt rock concealed the walls of Al-Natat so well that it protected the site from illegal excavations, Charloux said. But observing the site from above revealed potential paths and the foundations of houses, suggesting where the archaeologists needed to dig. They discovered foundations strong enough to easily support at least 1 or 2-story homes, Charloux said, emphasizing that there was much more work to be done to understand the site. But their preliminary findings paint a picture of a 2.6-hectare town with around 50 houses perched on a hill, equipped with a wall of its own. Tombs inside a necropolis contained metal weapons like axes and daggers, as well as stones such as agate, indicate a relatively advanced society for so long ago. Pieces of pottery suggest a relatively egalitarian society, the study said. They are very pretty but very simple ceramics, Charloux said. The size of the ramparts, which could reach about 16 feet high, suggests that Al-Natat was the seat of some kind of powerful local authority. These discoveries reveal a process of slow urbanism during the transition between nomadic and more settled village life, the study said. For example, fortified oases could have been in contact with each other in an area still largely populated by pastoral, that is, shepherd nomadic groups. Such exchanges could have even laid the foundations for the incense route, which saw spices, frankincense, and myrrh traded from southern Arabia to the Mediterranean. Al-Natat was still small compared to cities in Mesopotamia or Egypt during the period, but in these vast expanses of desert, it appears there was another path towards urbanization, such city-states, one more modest, much slower, and quite specific to the northwest of Arabia, Charloux said. This is from Agency France Presse, AFP, on Science Alert. So this is a fantastic discovery. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.